Hey everybody, it's Master Galengeist here, bringing you my review for the Immortal Thor Annual Issue 1 2024. Ooh, Thor versus Power Stone, at least at the moment. So, this was a pretty interesting one. I really like the art and everything going on with it, though Power Stone is a very annoying character. More along the lines of a dumber Hercules, kind of. So, we start off the Casino Cosmico. Do we have any more bets? Do we have any bets at all? The current odds are 10 million to 1, but you could be that one. Our reigning champion's luck can't last forever, and his latest opponent is ready to challenge him in the Arena of Pain. Will it be Psycho 77, the Dread Droid, Slam Sick House, the Walking Black Hole? No, it's your favorite and mine, direct from the Nightmare Nebula, 8 standard tons of super cyborg slaughter. None have beaten him. None have survived him. I give you the ultimate death machine, Kill Crab. 10,000 opponents have been decapitated in this very ring by that very claw. And that actually looks pretty gnarly there. It's like, holy shit. Alright, let's kind of see what's going on here. So there can be no doubt that this time our champion has met his... Let me hear. Whoosh, let me see it gone, and things just go... Oh, as we see that the champion takes off his arm and pretty much kills him lickety-split. Well, it seems the battle once again goes to the fallen one, Trico's Slaughterous, the champion of the universe, claiming his fastest victory yet in a mere 2.7 seconds. Will the excitement never end? It's like, yep, later, not good enough. Really, Trico? Under 3 seconds isn't good enough? Look at me. Look closely, Profiteer. What do you see? A lost leader who's barely bringing in the tourists? You see sweat. Against a handful of cheap cyborgs, I broke a sweat. I wish the cyborgs were cheap. The profit margins on your fight are far below my standards. And ticket sales are getting worse. Endless victory is boring, Trico. You'll never pay off your debt to me this way. I kind of understand that because it's like, okay, you're just seeing this dude win over and over, and there's no back and forth. There's no true fight going on. So give me a vacation. In return, you'll get a real show. No more cybo gladiators. I'll take on the cosmic powers, make Galactus eat Matt, punch the living tribunal in all 3 faces. I just need my stone, that's all. I just need it back. It's like, okay. Then, of course, we get the Infinity Watch kind of giving us the whole thing about what's going on. I don't mind them connecting them like this. We'll have to see. I kind of like it when they just do the annuals more connected to the character. So, let's see here. You're after the Power Stone, Asgard, Ulyr's Hall. I remember it well. Whoever holds it has access to power itself, an infinite wellspring of power channeled to whatever purpose the user wishes. So what's your purpose for it, Thor? Can you not guess, Loki? My mother has unlocked the gate to Utgard. The elder gods of legend wait for their moment to pass through it into the realms we know. Now granted, this is connecting with Thor's overall kind of bit. It's just the stones take the kind of importance. I know not when that moment may be, nor the form the attack will take, but one thing I do know, that when I last battled a god of Utgard, Tyrannus the Utgard Thor, even the All-Power is not enough to save mortal lives from his wrath. People died, Loki, because as powerful as I am, as I now am, I was not powerful enough. I would remedy that before they strike again. It's like, that completely makes sense. Like, Thor's not doing it for his own sake and to just have power. He wants to make sure he can protect people. You didn't beat Tyrannus with raw power. Right enough. I defeated him with quick wit, upon which I now cannot rely. And this is important because of everything going on in Thor's regular series. The spells of the Enchantress continue to make my thoughts stumble when I walk upon Midgard. Only around my fellow Avengers am I close to myself. There are other magical weapons out there, Thor. Take it from me, the Infinity Stones are a curse. Well do I know it. I've seen great mischief from them in the past, and also perhaps in my future. But with so much at stake, I must try all roads I can, which actually makes sense, and I think is wise. The all-seeing eyes of Sif cannot spy the Power Stone out, but I suspect you have kept track of it, Loki, and you will tell me, for I ask not as thy brother, but as thy all-father. Who has the stone and where is it now? It's like, okay, let's get to it then. If the All-Father asks, the Skald must answer, even if getting involved with this stone bearer is a big mistake. Heed my warning, Thor. I can't help you. Not with this. It's not my story to tell. Too right. It's my story. And I love the kind of flames and everything there. And then we get to this guy. A story about power, about responsibility, about guilt, about redemption, about things, about other things that aren't the first things. Some would say it's the oldest story there is. But that can't be right. It's set in outer space and there's neon and flying cars and stuff like that. Welcome to Zerngax 4. Don't be fooled by the name. It's not very Zerngax at all. It's a dirty planet orbiting a grimy star in a grubby sector of a heavily soiled quadrant in a universe that hasn't been properly dusted in weeks. So much for the vacuum of space. Okay, I was talking about how sometimes there are characters that are annoying, but that's like their objective, versus a character that is written annoyingly. This is the example of an annoying character written well. It's just like, oh god. It's a planet that needs a hero with amazing strength, a hero with undeniable skill, most of all, a hero with profound wisdom. But until the other two arrive, it'll have to make do with the first one, as we see them going through boop, 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 showing us kind of what's going on. And then we kind of see him, and I really love the art here, echoing The Dark Knight Returns. So let's get to it. And that's me. Once I was Prince Other One? Humble and his unassuming son of legendary space royalty. Then I ate a purple rock that gave me big muscles fast. Oh my god. That is too close to Hercules, but I don't even think he would just, I'm gonna eat this fucking purple rock! Oh god. And in so doing, I became a true hero. Also, I accidentally blew up my home planet. I don't know if those two, equal out, but okay. But, after being trained by even truer heroes, and also a talking rabbit, I learned that physique isn't everything. I'm glad you learned that. So now I want to be defined by my noble deeds, not by my unbelievably perfect pecs, abs, and lats. And that's why I put on a shirt. And that's why we get this fucking panel here. It's like, oh, that's why I put on a shirt. Oh, God. So we see what's going on here. Out you come, Pally. This vintage hover Sadies is going to make us big cash at the Stolen Vehicle of the Year show. Have mercy, I beg. I'm just an innocent toxic waste manufacturer. Don't worry, citizen. Nobody's going to hurt you while I'm around. As he lands and pretty much kills the motherfucker right here. It's like, oh my god. Sit tight, friend. I'm here now to teach these four a little lesson about harming innocence. Oh, careful, Zoffy. He's wearing a shirt. Oh, yeah? Even shirts can bleed. What? Granted, there are differences in societies. During Roman times, barbarians wore pants. And they that was one of the defining characteristics of barbarians. You're wearing pants, you barbarian! Right. What the flark? Those laser bullets were set to extra deadly. Who are you? They used to call me the Prince of Power. Yeah, but that name was already in use by the god Hercules. Yeah, you don't want to tussle with that. Not that he didn't appreciate the comparison. I still recall his pain grimace of pride. Even so, you can't have two heroes walking around with the same name. Just ask the great heroes of Earth, like Spider-Man, Hawkeye, or Captain America. All people that have other heroes walking around with the same name. The writer knows what they're doing. This dude is dumb as fuck. So many spider people. So many, well, not so many Hawkeyes, but at least a good couple in Captain America's. Thus, I named myself again. For the very cosmic artifact I did nobly nosh to gain my awesome abilities. For how better to hide the secret of my powerfully powerful power than in plain sight? As he then smacks the dude into another thing. It's like, oh shit. So whatever you do, criminal scum, don't tell anyone that my name is Power Stone. As he smacks the dude. It's like, don't tell someone your name. You're going around shouting it, man. And his just look of manically, it's like, sweet Jesus. Now, does anyone else need a helping fist? How about you, sir? The blue fellow lurking menacingly in that dark alley. Anything I can do for you? Well, that depends. What was your name again? It's like, oh. Black Bunny Solutions, Power Stone. That's what the big muscle-bound monk's calling himself these days. Is that wise? I love, it's like, no, Thor, no, it's not. But sometimes you have to ask the question out loud. Is it wise to broadcast that one of the most powerful weapons in existence is rattling around in his belly? Gee, I don't know. You came here looking for it, you tell me. Black Money Solutions used to be a thriving mercenary concern. I was Black Jack O'Hare, rabbit of quality. Now, my business is dead. My rep's in the toilet. For why? Macroeconomic trends, as we see Power Stone is chalked in. I do like how it's regular panel, small, and then boof, to kind of show off Power Stone getting thrown in, and we get the little one at the end. Not. Sure, why not? Hey, can you get that? I've given up. Don't blame me, dude. Yes? Oh, hello, I remember you. Don't I? You're the one with the hammer, so I've been called. I'm the champion of the universe. I'm here to tear the purple one's head off, pull him inside out, and reclaim my Infinity Stone. I think my head's already off, thanks. Ow. And I love, Thor looking up, and Power Stone just like it. Is this a good time, or should I pop back later? Let him in right now. Oof. This won't take a moment, and don't worry about all the blood. I'll leave you the number for my cleaning service. Such a service will not be needed, rogue. As Thor grabs him and tosses him, they're like, oh, right, Thor. For Thor shall be wiping the floor with thee. Ow, big mistake, long hair. When I get up, I'm going to, when you arise, will be at a time of my choosing. As he just plunks Mjolnir down on him. Curse your confounded mallet. It was cheating when we first met, and it's cheating now. Why is the crew-taking thing so heavy? It may only be lifted by one who is deemed worthy, my friend. To the unworthy, it is as heavy as it must be. Such is the power imbued in Mjolnir in ages past by my father and now myself. Did someone say power? I can help with that. Hey? I love it. Thor's just explaining this away, and it's like, no. Help is truly not needed. Nonsense. Even a big metal hammer can need help sometimes. Hammers have feelings too. Yes, Power Stone. So behold, the power push. When I empty my mind, a remarkably easy feat for a hero such as myself, I transfer my own infinite power to whatever I touch. Then do not touch Mjolnir. As he goes up, he looks like, I'm helping. Do it. And then, poof. It's like, oh god, Krakum. Lest that happen. What the flark? Those deemed worthy may bear the hammer's weight, such as the enchantment. An overpowered enchantment is, it seems, a more literal one, and I do not deem the floor worthy, as it pretty much chucked the champion of the universe down. And then we go through different floors. Nor the floors below. I'm telling the landlord about this, O'Hare. My clients need peace and quiet. Bath time is me time, guys. Not cool. I already know all about this. I know all about that. This is the last straw, O'Hare. You and your muscle man are out by the 38th of Bluzglubby. Whimper. Fortunately, I deemed Forge worthy in time to stop Mjolnir at the basement, but it seems the champion twisted out from under it in mid-fall. Where is he, and where's young Power Stone? Right here. As we see the glowing Mjolnir there, it's like, oh god. Ooh boy. If the kid clears his mind, anyone he touches gets infinite power, right? Now who's got a very clear mind? Unconscious people, as we see that the champion pretty much knocked Power Stone out and is now using him for all of that. And then this is like the sickest fucking thing that so Thor's recalling Mjolnir to him, but he forgot about the enchantment being upped. Let battle be joined then to me, Mjolnir, as his hand is pretty much like broken as fuck off. Like we see boom sticking out and shit. It's like and we see his hand just limp as shit. It's like, oh god. The hammer is still overpowered, it seems. Ow. Guess that makes it a fair fight. Seeing as we're both fighting one-handed. Fafnir's breath as he then gets cracked on. It's like, no, Thor! 'Tis only the all-power that kept my head attached after that blow. And I cannot trust Mjolnir until this cursed power touch has left it. Everything I might ordinarily do, it does 1,000 times over. Against the invincible champion, any great impact will shatter my bones with the reflected force. Good to be smart on that, Thor. But perhaps that is the key to this knotty problem, to not attempt great deeds, but very, very small ones. Wisdom and knowledge. Mjolnir, do a meager favor for that master, and summon a single raindrop. And I love how nutty this is. You're thinking, okay, how's this going to work out? One raindrop. What can that do? Ultra powerful splash, waking me up. Internal monologue resuming. Oh, sweet good God. And not a moment too soon, as that was used to wake him up. Power Stone, hear me. The true measure of a hero is pushing past thy limits, and by all accounts, thou hast a lot of limits to push. Yet where one might push, one might also do the opposite. Do thou understand me? He absolutely does not. And, funnily enough, he's actually able to understand him. Nice try, Thor, but once I knock this fool out again, I'll get right back to push, the opposite? What's Thor getting at? It's really got, I've really got to think about this one. What? Feels so weak. What rhymes with push? Is it tush? Are my glutes, are my glorious glutes the key to the mystery? I'm flexing them, but nothing's happening. Must think harder. And of course, since if he can, pretty much empty his mind to then imbue things with power, if he goes into overdrive mode, he's pretty much pulling it. My power's draining out of me. Quiet, you. I'm trying to think. Wait, I forgot. The opposite of push is pull. No wonder I have trouble with doors. So what if the opposite of my push, power push is a power pull? Aye, keep thinking, my friend. Instead of emptying your mind, fill it and draw power in from the champion himself, as we see. And that is gnarly looking, as he's pretty much drained of power. Do your stuff, brain muscles. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 9, probably. Oh my god. The first letter of the galactic alphabet is space A, then space B, then one that looks like a starfish. 50 days hath Bluzglubby, Morpril, Glork, and Huffnubbly. All the rest have 4.5 except Glumpery, which has 29 on leap years. That would be really weird to have 4.5 days in like some kind of month. No, this isn't right. I take the stone's power. You can't take mine. I'm Trico Slatterus, and I'm the champion, as he then passes out. And he's like beef buffed as shit. By the power of that guy on the floor. No shit. Never have I possessed such strength, or such a resilient shirt. Okay. Truly a new apex of heroism, for the man called Hey. Now there's a hero name. It's short, it's punchy, and it won't get me killed. Power Stone no more. From now on, the galaxy will know me as fired, effective immediately. What? Why? Why, he says? You got me evicted again. Thor's gonna sue us for his medical bills. The All-Power has healed me, and if you need lodging, Blackjack, Asgard shall provide. It's like, oh, cool, as we see him healing, and Thor rightfully providing aid. But as for the Power Stone Apex, it means highest quality pectorals. Okay? It seems you and your Infinity Stone are one, and cannot now be parted. It's like, yeah, I'm not fucking, I don't want to deal with this. Thus, perhaps the dimensional wind should carry the would-be hero to a city of heroes who might teach the responsibilities of power, or at least contain thy chaos more than a talking rabbit can. It's like, yeah, at least Thor's like thinking, okay, we kind of need to kind of deal with this shit. Oh, and we've also got a giant-sized Thor where Thor and Herc are teaming up. And I love this. And if nothing else, this will put the Stone of Power where I might keep my eye on it, from enough of a distance to also keep my sanity. I'm actually kind of agreeing with you, Thor. This is a very smart play here. Welcome, my friend, to New York City. I thought you'd like this place. I understand Blackjack's comments like that, because it's like, why would you want this dude here? The idiot abroad. So then we get more on the Deathstone Saga Chapter 3. Phil Coulson is pretty spry for a dead guy, as he then hops over a fence and hits his fucking head. Still, pretty impressive all things considered. Glad Nick didn't see that. Comes close to getting away from me, but of course he does. No excuse, Cheese. No excuse for poor training. He's got all the right training. Army, Ranger, Shield. He's good. He's just not me good. We see him following Coulson. And then pretty much kicking him back. Kinda overlaps a little bit from what we saw in the last one. I know you, Nighthawk. I've read all about you. You're one of the good guys. You're not going to kill me. Kill you? Who said anything about killing you? As Coulson tries to punch him. What? You think I want to control the Infinity Stone? You got nestled inside your chest? Ugh, no, Coulson. No, I just want to control you. As he's just beating the shit out of Coulson. It's like, damn. You're going to use that behavior modification device your pals in Squadron Supreme cooked up. Brainwashing machines are tricky to get right. What's your backup plan? Murder me? Cut me open? You're not who you're meant to be, Agent Coulson. As we see Coulson still trying to fight back on him. Listen, I don't know why I'm alive right now, but only I get to decide who I'm meant to be. Correct. As for this Infinity Stone or embodiment of death that you say brought me back, are you sure you want to be messing with me? I get that. I do. But I don't care. Making an executive decision. I'm overriding destiny. I'm imposing my will on the... One moment. It's like, oh, God, you are being such a douche. Apologies. It's taken me a while to get my head straight. The Death Stone restored my flesh, my organs, and my mind. I didn't touch whatever I was buried with. Funny thing about Nick Fury. He always liked those stories of ancient warriors being buried with their swords. We promised each other that when one of us dies, the other will make sure that that's taken care of. We would be prepared. Miss Coulson pretty much brings out a gun for situations like this. But you know what else Fury buried me with? In case I found myself suddenly alive inside of a coffin? A pager. It's like, okay. I love that the pager thing kind of is brought up. My defining traits. I'm smart. I'm superpowered. I'm overconfident. Nick Fury is trouble in any universe. In every universe. Damn straight. He derailed my plans once. I can't let that happen again. If he even suspects that the Stone Bears are active again, then he'll be damn. As we see that he pretty much tries to go and take down Coulson, but Coulson's able to get the message out. And that's that. To be continued. Next in Ms. Marvel's annual. Ooh. So, I overall enjoyed this. I liked seeing Thor explore different kind of avenues. He's taken everything seriously with the Utgard gods. Enchantress kind of screwing him over on Earth and wanting to make sure that he can protect as many people as possible, thus leading him to investigate and be slammed up against one of the stupidest stone bears yet, and just one of the stupidest heroes in general. So we'll have to see how that kind of works out, especially him being brought into New York, but that then puts him in closer proximity with Overtime and the other stone bears. So we'll see how that kind of works out. Ms. Marvel, of course, is in New York as well. And since this looks to be about the Soul Stone, I believe, that'll lead to some crazy-ass stuff. But I like this one. It was a kind of throwback, kind of typical Thor tale. And I'm glad that we kind of got it. It's an interesting guy to read. $4.99. And I was happy with it. But if you don't want to, like, read it or anything like that, you're not really missing much. It does your typical kind of Thor tale that does pretty well. And if you've been enjoying the regular Thor series, it's done by Ewing as well, and I think it's good for that. But if you want to just skip it or whatnot, I think you'll be fine with that. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.